like and subscribe if you like the truth. And if you have a passion for what we know is common sense. And you have to use your mind to recognize common sense and add up the things that you are hearing. Now, Netanyahu told the Palestinian people to be out of Israel within a matter of days. Where are they supposed to go? If someone told you to be out of your home in 3 days, where out, not just out of your home, but out of the country in 3 days, where are you going? How are you going to get there? What in God's name are you supposed to do? First thing, and you're talking about 2 million people. You can't move 2 million people within a couple of days. You have to have numerous, you need planes, trains, trucks, cars, bicycles, motorcycles, skateboards, whatever, tricycles, wagons, to move 2 million people in this short a time. And he's acting, or else what? Or else he's going to delete them. Or else he's going to delete them. Did he even, are these people connected to Hamas? To Hamas? Did anybody investigate to find out if Hamas really did this, or are we taking the words of the synagogue of Satan's leader? If nothing else, the United Nations, which is controlled by the United States, should have put a halt to this. Where are those 2 million people supposed to go within, 3-4 day period before the tanks roll in, if they haven't rolled in already? And Israel wants us to feel sorry for Israel. And they have devastated the Gaza Strip. They have devastated and killed people. The hospitals are full, and they don't even have electricity and things of this nature to save people's lives. And if they try to leave Israel, they got to go through these racist Israelis. They have to walk through past racist Israelis, and if they don't have their identification cards, they may not get past the checkpoint. This just shows you how fraudulent the United Nations is. If anything, the United States, instead of supporting Israel, the United States should be sending NATO in to support the Palestinians. This is ridiculous. And Israel, every time Forbes, all these stations that are supporting Israel are racist. All of these stations supporting Israel are white supremacist stations. They are part of the Judeo-Christian conglomeration of races. Elon Musk talking about white people are slowly disappearing. Well, what do black people have to do with that? We don't have nothing to do with that. And your philosophy of holding black people down because you're dissolving doesn't it's BS. So we're supposed to stop being fruitful and multiplying because Caucasians aren't doing it. And then why aren't white women having black men's babies? Evidently, they don't want to. And that is not a problem of mine. But the reality of the situation is after you kill after the Palestinians are wiped out, you plan on doing the same thing to African Americans, but guess what? That's where the buck stops. That's where the buck stops. We leave when we want to leave. And you're not going to do nothing. God got my back. I ain't worried about you. But I'm calling you out to your face for the slanderous liar that the synagogue of Satan is. They are so sick. They have the news on and they talk about how many Israelis were killed. Then they talk about then they throw 27 Americans in there. What about when Israel bombed the USS Liberty? A marked naval vessel that was unarmed and Israel attacked it. What about that? How many people died on that? Synagogue of Satan. Israel, you have done nothing to prove yourself to be anything other than demons. And anybody who joins in with you are demons. But the purpose of this video, which I'm going to end here, is to illustrate how the media is playing you into trying to feel sorry for Israel when they are the aggressors. And there is no way. So, and Netanyahu wants to come back later on and say, well, I told them to get out, but they didn't leave. How can they get out when you got them trapped in there? How can they take their belongings when they can't get them out? Where are they going to live? In the desert? That is death. And then you'll probably follow them out there to delete them and blame it on Hamas. As far as I'm concerned, Hamas never bombed Israel. The way I see it, the people, if any Israelis did pass or were deleted, I think it was one of those friendly fire things where we're going to do this, and then blame it on Hamas so that we have an attack to eradicate the rest of the Palestinians in Israel. That's my take on the situation. Hey, and I trust, and Yahshua said that they worship in the synagogue of Satan. And if that's the case, this seems like a plan of Satan's.